Hi, my name is Garrett Lamb, and I will be talking about my internship with the Sponsor United. They are a company surrounded around sponsorship, and my role is a sponsorship scout. And scouts collect data in the form of images and text that are of sponsorships in the realm of sports and entertainment, and the work is all remote. What is my role? I am a sponsorship scout. I either have to digitally complete reports or go to venues in person to get images, and something that I may do, let's say there is a banner for Coca-Cola at an MLB stadium. I am taking a picture of that and I'm tracking that whatever categories it needs to go in. If it's an official sponsor, then it will be tracked as an official sponsor and any other assets that it is. And I mainly work with college sports, but I have worked with a lot of other platforms and like radio, social media, websites, podcasts, so also entertainment. And once I finish getting the creatives of the assets, that's all of the pictures, I have to track them. And there are so many categories that they could be. There's hundreds and hundreds of categories. I have to learn all of these. And I have made some mistakes, but I've learned from all of my mistakes, especially in the weekly meetings with my supervisor. I'm always asking him questions. And what goals have I had for this internship? I have acquired remote skills. I have been able to work with my goal has been to work with different sports as well as working with entertainment, getting to know more about sports within sponsorship within sports and staying with the company as long as possible. Have I achieved my goals? For the most part, I have. I would like to have worked more with entertainment, but like I said, I have scouted more in-person venues, which is the most beneficial way to learn on the job. And I have also worked with more sports and platforms. And I will also be hopefully interning for another semester with Sponsor United. This is my second semester with them, so I have learned a lot of different things than I learned from last semester, and my goal is to work a third semester. What did I learn? I learned how to work with different technologies since I work from home and I am just with my laptop. I have to work and to navigate around different platforms because there are a lot of differences from radio and podcasts, and I have to learn um, how to go about scouting for different platforms and sports. And there are a lot of differences within sponsorships. So like there's a huge difference between how sponsorships um are done in the NHL compared to how they are done in the MLB. So I have to be knowledgeable on all the different leagues and sports and what I should be looking for and how the differences vary among different leagues and sports. And the takeaways that I've had, I now know what to focus on in order to have a permanent position with the company. I have grown my reports, I've done more work and worked with a lot of different leagues. And so I am trying to show that I can complete my work early and on time. And I am always asking for more work to set a good example for myself and to show that I'm dedicated. And I now know more about what the difficult assets are to track because there are a lot of more difficult parts of my job. There are a lot, like usually the stuff that I haven't yet worked with because I have to take time to learn about how to go about it. And I now know more about what clients are looking for. That being, I know a little about why a company might want a certain asset, and it's usually to get the attention of as many fans as possible. And what growth have I had in my sport management career? I have worked different sporting events from I worked one Super Bowl. That was the one trip I've been on. And I also interned with UMSL Athletics. I have worked a lot with research, um, from just the projects within the sport management program as well as this internship. I've also started to ask more questions to guest speakers. My first year, I really didn't ask any questions, but now I've been more comfortable to ask them as many questions as I want and also reach out to them after they have spoken to our class. And what would I tell my younger self? I'd say complete work as early as possible to allow yourself enough time to like if you get sick, if you already have half of the work completed, you don't have to stress so much, and always ask for more work, especially work that you like doing. This is the best way to stand out within your internship and make good impressions, and try to only go after internships that you are extremely passionate about or excited about, because this is allowing yourself to put yourself in the best position and really um be excited to work, because you're gonna do more and you're gonna like be more willing to do the even more difficult parts because you like the work so much. And advice for incoming students: try to work on something every day that's college related work so that you don't have to fit everything into one day. Have fun with projects and spend a lot of time on them. Also reach out to as many professionals as you want. They are usually always excited to give advice. So this is very true with me, that every person I've reached out to has gone back to me, and they really want to help you along your career. And advice for current sport management students: setting a good example for new students, especially when there are guest speakers. Asking them a lot of questions is important. Going on at least one trip is good, and always thinking about what jobs you will have after college is important, because with your internships, you're finding out what you don't like as well as what you do like. So I feel comfortable after being in different internships because I know what questions to ask in an interview, and I have experience and I know what jobs I would want to apply for. And advice about the sport management program and courses: new trips that haven't been done are always exciting to see. More remote internships would be interesting since I like this one so much. And one of my favorite things has been working on projects for organizations. That's just like any project, that's a group project where you're talking to different people, sharing ideas. And in conclusion, always find new paths to explore, always ask people for advice. And I have had a lot of fun with my internship, and I know I can bring what I've learned into future jobs because I have learned a lot about sponsorship and can show that I can bring value to an organization. And like I said, I will be going into my third semester with the company because I liked it so much, and there is still more for me to learn. So always looking to improve is very important.